Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here and welcome to Pit Fight. This is the Thunderdome 1v1 action. This replay got highly recommended to me, so we're gonna check it out. We're gonna take a sneak peek here as I'm activating my booster powers. That is my production overlay. We've got, without further ado, our combatants spawning on the bottom side as his favorite faction Ukraine, wielder of the golden demo truck. It is WhoCares, and his opponent du jour. We've got a Minions League player and also running under the name of Maceman. It is Unano. So this is gonna be an exciting matchup, spawning in as Russia, by the way. So we've got the Brothers in Arms matchup, one of my favorites, if I say so myself. Pit Fight, always the question, the eternal question, do you go for the hospital first, or do you rather take the Derrick? Now, may seem insignificant, but in the grand scheme of things, it plays a huge and vital role, because whoever captures the hospital first does not only get a little healing bonus to his infantry, which may or may not matter, but also get their juicy line of sight bonus, which is not something you'd have to underestimate, because on this map, most of the engagements are gonna play out either on the flanks here, or directly dead center in the middle. And this is exactly why going for an early hospital is so vital here. It just provides you with that extra couple of cells bonus line of sight and gonna win you many early infantry skirmishes. So we're seeing WhoCares taking the more aggressive approach, securing his hospital, while just having one safety rifle here for the engineer. Now if Unano were to be playing a bit more aggressively, he could easily snipe the Derrick, maybe snipe the engineer. But it's all a matter of game sense, and sometimes you just don't know how the dice is gonna land. Oh, Unano going for a quick war factory, by the way, so I'm expecting an early scout vehicle out here, which might apply a lot of pressure. This might actually be really good. If you get... No! He's going for an ore truck. Well, that's something I don't really like. It gives you harder eco-scaling, but on a map like this, why not just chip away at your opponent's army early on, because you know there's not going to be any base defenses, and the way home is very long. Look at those boys. If they have to pack up and move because there's an early, like, let's say, APC threat, they would have to haul ass a long way back home. And double red for WhoCares, who is now also just committing a bit of genocide here and there, you know. Just raising a village, I guess. That's good enough, that's good enough. I mean, that's really nice because it provides some early building space. Gives away the game plan to your opponent. This is screaming, hey man, I'm killing those buildings here. No, don't kill the snowman. Don't kill the igloo. Not the igloo, not like this. Oh no, he's killing the igloo. Not like this. Yikes. Yeah, it gives away the game plan. It gives away that saying to your opponent, hey, buddy, I probably want to expand here early on. It's a very juicy gem mine, yields lots of gems, because it's got a lot of time to grow. No one is gonna take it past, or before the 5-minute mark, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say here. APC out, so the eco-scaling is really low so far for WhoCares. I mean, it's a fairly standard build. Two harvesters into a scout vehicle. He's also positioned his riflemen in a very defensive position. I like that. The defensive positioning here. So this really needs to make something happen, otherwise it's just gonna fall behind, because look at how many harvesters Unano is on with his early war factory opener. He's on 6 harvesters, and he's gonna ramp up production really fast. So at least getting the oil derrick, that's a little consolation price. There is nothing much that Unano can do right now at the present time being. He's not producing anything. Wow, really early double war factory. Let's see if this comes into play later on. And this strikes me as a very weird build. Oh, yikes. Wow, he got some really lucky crashes there. Jeez. Oh, the rate of turn just barely not giving him an edge there. Would have been fantastic if he had survived. As it stands, combat tab. Yeah, it's still good for him. Still a fair enough, fair chunk of money that is a hit there. Yeah, okay, so WhoCares is caught up in the production and in the eco-scaling, but he doesn't have an expansion out yet, and there's gonna be the first MCV for Unano, who is going double MCV here. Okay, this is an interesting build. Double MCV off of 2 war factories, and the MCV is going in dry. Bring the loop, boys, he's going in dry. So far has survived, should deploy. Yikes. Okay, that was pretty lucky here because the reinforcements were just there in time to cut off the MCV. Thing is, there is a second MCV in production. Wow. That's a really early second MCV. Taking down the oil derrick for the time being. So, was this worth it? Probably not. But there is a second MCV on route here. So, he's gonna have his base established regardless. So, Unano's still in an okay spot. Let's check the combat tab. Eco. Yeah, he's ahead in the econ. Interesting. Despite all these shenanigans. I guess it's just the boost that the early harvesters gave him. He's still on 6 harvesters and he's probably got the refiner queued up. So this means that he's just having an early expansion out. Yeah, WhoCares now taking his second expansion. Or his first expansion. Meanwhile... What is he now? Oh, that's WhoCares' engineer. The color scheme was so off that it kind of threw me off. Oh, he probably suspected that this was the original MCV. Because you usually don't see players going for a double MCV, so maybe his thought process was, if I can block this with my engineer, it's GG. But yeah, nice try. Nice try regardless. Yeah, I don't think anyone would have been expecting the early double war factory build that just pumps out MCVs real fast and loose. So we're seeing more of a consolidation here of the forces of WhoCares, who is now streaming all his units into the left side, trying to apply some pressure. He knows that this is there. Oh, the MCV of WhoCares going in dry this time around. Okay. Just trying to absorb a bit of damage here. Not finding the mark. X marks the spot. And telephone poles mark the spot where he can't deploy. What the hell? I don't think he was expecting to pop an early radar dome here. Okay, as soon as this gets scouted, yikes, that's a nice giveaway. He really needs to fortify this badly. Because if this gets scouted and the radar dome is taken out, then is it a severe disadvantage. He's gonna be behind in the tech race. Unano not going for a radar dome, he's just pumping out more reps. His eco is gonna be out of control soon. He's on a 7. Wow, okay. That's 7, that's gonna be his 8th harvester. And this is gonna be pretty much uninterrupted mining. Meanwhile, WhoCares? Let's check the expansions here. He's only got his original ore. That's almost run out. Finally, V2 production. Oh, nice retarget onto the Tesla. So, if WhoCares doesn't make something happen real quick, he's gonna be behind. He's gonna fall behind in the asset race here. He's trying to push into the Tesla coil, but that's a heavily fortified position. Unano's force is just having the concave here. And despite him taking out a couple base defenses, it doesn't matter. WhoCares just donating over another heavy tank. Now this is the time where he needs a demo truck. I would really love to see him go up to tier 3, rush a demo. It's kind of his forte anyway, kind of his brand special. The WhoCares guarantee that there's going to be a demo truck somewhere in the game. If he goes up to tier 3, that is at least. So yeah, V2 is a very smart call. Oh, but without scouting support, they're just running in. What are they doing here? Yikes. That's a bad play so far. WhoCares needs to stay on V2 production. He's finally got the yak out. So yeah, now that you can see, the all-seeing eye of Sauron is gonna reveal that there is a lot of infantry. And this is not something you can just push into. Oh! That's really risky. Undeploying when there's a Tesla coil nearby. Tesla coils two-shot the MCVs when they're undeployed. What is he doing here is he's giving up his radar dome position here. Selling out the radar, selling out the airfield, so no parabombs for the time being. And a severely stricken Conyard being left behind in the middle of the field. I don't know what this is all about. I think he tries to consolidate his forces into a big push here. But this is going to be risky. This is going to prove a high-risk, high-reward strategy. Probably going for the main base. Yeah, he is. There is only one V2 for support. And so if this gets taken out, there is just literally no pressure anymore. I would really like to see the Yak come along. If the Yak would have tagged along, could have had so much better engagements with the line of sight bonus. But, yeah, I guess WhoCares just prefers going in dry. It's all you, buddy. Oh, the V2 gets caught. Gonna get taken out immediately without accomplishing too much. And the infantry forces, I just hear them hammering away. And my eardrums are just... Oh my lord. My eardrums are under severe assault here. Assault and battery. As I probably have to turn down my game sounds later on. So this is a cleanup, a complete cleanup achieved by Unano. Fantastic play by Unano, just seizing the opportunity, seizing the moment here. Highly vetted infantry squad now on the hunt. Yeah, I'd say this leaves him in a good spot. There is, yeah, I mean, WhoCares has got 2 expansions, so he's not out of the game yet. But he is at a disadvantage. Good crushes may help him find a way back into the game. He's just trying to go for a straight-on base raid style. This is all there is to it right now. He doesn't care about trading armies. He's just... Oh, that's the Yak. The Yak is a big loss in this situation. Yeah, he doesn't care about trading with the army. He doesn't care about taking bad trades because literally, who cares? All he wants to do is raid the base. Thing is, he hasn't really compromised the functionality of this base. Because unbeknownst to WhoCares, who hasn't scouted this far, there is still a war factory. I think he must have suspected that he'd gotten the only war factory out of the equation. Oh, wow. Bit of a deep construction yard here. Gonna get deployed. I would target fire. Unano needs to target fire it down, but shouldn't be a big deal here. The army is collapsing. Unano has got 2 options here. This is gonna be interesting. Either he goes for the Hail Mary and tries blowing up the base here, or he just collapses onto this army, which is gonna take significantly longer. He's choosing to collapse here. All right, this game is gonna be hypey. This is gonna, yeah, this has lived up to the hype so far. Really active game, lots of carnage, lots of slaughter. Oh, the MCV is getting away, and the flak truck is tangled up because a flak truck can usually chase down MCVs, but it got blocked by its own unit, so there was no chase to be had. Yeah, harvesters going down. Econ situation is still very stable, surprisingly stable for Unano though. He's got so many harvesters left. And he's gonna have a good concave with the infantry in the front lines. Whereas the infantry density for WhoCares is just not that good. So I'm guessing both are just waiting on their cooldowns for the power plants or barracks to come up. Just trying to incite another base push here. Start a little bit of base push action. Who is this position gonna favor? It's hard to call here. But since Unano is actively grabbing space, he's preventing WhoCares from taking the space with his buildings. So he's gonna be in a better position. Yeah, there's just no spot to deploy his buildings in. This is gonna be a complete wipe on the army yet again. And WhoCares yet again taking another bad trade. Simply due to the aggressive positioning from Unano. The Conyard probably gonna go down as well. No, he isn't chasing. Oh, the rig target comes out just in time. Fantastic retargeting by Unano here. Would have targeted the flame tower, but saves the burst up for the MCV, which is now reduced to literally nothing but a burning husk. But yeah, it's hard to engage into this without line of sight. Oh, he's got the radar dome back up, so I would just love to see a Yak. Single Yak would prove so valuable here. It could just scout the vulnerabilities in the defenses in the defensive lines of Unano, because he's gotten basically 2 hard points. He's gotten a hard point here with his army and base defenses, and he's gotten a hard point here. The rest is completely undefended. Oh, Unano is gonna be in big trouble though, because WhoCares has spotted a weakness regardless. That's nice game sense though. Just knowing that your opponent has his army up top, down south, I would say. Sorry, and just abusing the vulnerability, like this brief window of vulnerability. There's gonna be a counter push though. Eco for eco, blow for blow. This game is gonna be played fast and loose here. Just no minute of downtime. And we haven't even had the time to go up to tier 3. This is still a straight up tier 2 match. Tier 2 in the case of WhoCares, and tier 1.5 in the case of Unano, who hasn't even tried taking up. Okay, he really needs to clean out this army, otherwise he's gonna get flanked. I don't know about this decision. Yo, also, long distance mining can go a long way here. Just saying. Because WhoCares is literally out of money. He's mining on 3 dead mines, 4 dead mines, I guess. And this is the only source of income he's gonna have left for a while now. Yeah, the flank is gonna be happening, and WhoCares is not gonna know what hit him. That's just bad play. Not cleaning up the army here. He is instead going for the main base. Probably gonna get the war factory very easily. Oh, there's the tech center. Is there gonna be a demo truck on cue? Base push situation as well, just gonna take out the last specks of eco. Jesus Christ, this game is all over the place. Conyard falling topside. The Eco Line's sure to follow. Service Depot gonna be down. War Factory down. Alright, on the other side of the map, however, we've got the base push, we've got the 2-prong, and we've got the 3-prong. Let's make it a 3-prong attack. Alright. Now we're cooking with gasoline. WhoCares in a horrible situation right now. His entire army is completely out of position. Really needs to clean up this base as well. He just has so many tasks ahead of him. It's gonna be really hard to come back from this. And the collapse with 2 armies is gonna happen. I think WhoCares might be out of this game here. All he's left after this is 1 Conyard. The rest is gonna go down in no time flat. He's gotten a big army still. And he's mining from the middle, so maybe like there's something he can do with that. The assets in Unano's favor and still dropping for WhoCares. Dropping a something fierce, man. Is there gonna be a demo truck in production? No, just APCs. Also, no time for an anchor to be deployed. Just not in the cards. Deploy, buddy! You're gonna lose the queue. Oh. Loses the queue as well. Loses the War Factory. I think that's it for WhoCares. He literally is on 1 Conyard. And there's gonna be a base race situation indeed. This is gonna be amazing. We've got still a very good army. Huge army in a big concave for WhoCares. And I'd say Unano has the field advantage though. So it all depends on the engagements. How are they gonna be played out? Also, Unano is still on 1 base. Keep that in mind. No refinery currently for WhoCares, but I think he might be floating anyway. He is floating 20k. Disregard. He's not gonna be money starved anytime soon. Alright. Again, very good game sense from WhoCares, because he knows that Unano will come back to protect his base, so he's just running away. The only source of income he has right now is the oil derrick, but he's so hard capped on cash anyway, it doesn't really matter. Finally getting his power back up for his barracks coming out. Yeah, that's really smart. Oh, sorry. I just got... What was that? No. There we go. I thought my OBS was crashed, but no. It was just tapped out for some reason. There's gonna be a small flank again, and WhoCares really needs econ. Even though he's still floating, it's not gonna carry in the entirety of the game. And Unano, on the other hand, just is gonna scale back up here. He's gonna produce more barracks, he's just going to have more production up. Probably gonna lose the base here, but even if he does, he still has a fully functional base, which is technically gonna reset all of this. Jesus, where is this going? I can't zoom in anymore. I don't know what that is, sorry. The observer interface seems to have occurred, just encountered a bug somehow. Don't know how or why. Okay, this is gonna get cleaned up. But there is a huge army just en route to straight to WhoCares' only base. So if WhoCares loses this, he's out of the game. I really want to zoom in, but it doesn't work anymore. Really annoying. Okay, so this is gonna be the game-deciding engagement. Ah, I want to zoom in, goddammit. The harvesters are going in, trying to protect the Conyard. He needs to undeploy. It's too late now. That's a big misplay. The Conyard could have been saved easily. Should have just undeployed the Conyard. But it doesn't matter because the army is going to get cleaned up. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ on a bicycle. So, power plant survives on a sliver of health. Just with a couple scratches. There's not enough paint left to keep this together. Not enough duct tape in the world to fix this. Alright, so he's not gonna be on low power. That's the only thing he's got going for him. There's gonna be 4 harvesters and 5 harvesters and 2 tanks alongside a huge infantry force. So let's see. Unano, you have 1 job. Unano has to hold this. If he does, he's gonna be in an okay position and he's gonna be easily able to take the game. But if he loses to the all-in push, on the other hand, he's gonna be out of it. This is gonna be... Oh my god, this is gonna be one of the closest base races I've ever seen. And really, all Unano needs to do is stall for time. He just needs small squads and detachments to stall until the main army arrives. Oh, he's gonna lose to his rockets. That's pretty bad. Unano probably frantically producing from all of his... Oh, he's broke! Jeez! This is the all-in. And there's going to be a counter all-in on the other side. He knows that there are only 2 buildings left for WhoCares. Jeez! Oh my lord! Meat shield slowly getting chipped away by the Tesla coil. There is no econ left here now. One last zap. Yeah. There we go. And Unano is broke. He should still run. I think he should still run. That's his best shot he's got here. Just take the MCV, pack it up, hide it somewhere way in a corner, or rally point 200 waypoints, something like that. Oh my god, he's gonna get taken out regardless. And what's happening on the left side? Oh, the infantry forces for WhoCares just too strong. And just like that, the game ends in a very unpredictable fashion. I didn't see this coming. Okay, if we were to make a tactical assessment, I would have put my money on Unano in this situation. He had it all, he had the keys to the kingdom, and he squandered it by just not defending when he was... where the defenders were not there when they were needed the most. This was an insane match, insanely close base trade here. I love base races. This was a really entertaining match, so thanks for providing me with this replay. Quick couple announcements. There's gonna be one of the map makers, NA, so the guy who just basically doesn't have a name most of the time, has created a new game mode that is really entertaining, and he's put out lots of mob maps with Capture the Flag. This is basically like Company of Heroes. You have to hold more strat points than your opponent, and I'm going to be doing a Capture the Flag stream, probably one of the next Tuesdays, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, fantastic game, well played both WhoCares and Unano. That was really entertaining and down to the wire. Jesus Christ. Also the Elderic just providing him with just an extra little bit of income so that he could float 18.5k instead of 18k. Alright, thanks for watching guys, I'll see you next time. 5 Aces out.
Battle control terminated.